I've been married to my husband, Scott, for 8 years now. Several years ago, he was diagnosed with major depressive disorder. I just figured he was feeling down and it would pass and he'd be back to the guy I know. I still love and care for him, but it has really added extra stress and anxiety in my life and been hard on our relationship.
Major Depressive Disorder, or MDD, affects a person's life in a lot of different ways. The symptoms can severely impact their daily function. They can include sleep changes, appetite changes, poor concentration, loss of energy, lack of interest, low self-esteem, guilt or hopelessness, slowed movements or speech, agitation, and suicidal thoughts. However, people diagnosed with MDD may not always experience the same symptoms.
Scott's doctor explained to me that MDD could put added stress on our relationship and suggested I learn to recognize the symptoms of MDD. She also told me that it was important that I take care of myself too, and she recommended some ways to help.
Do some research.
After I finished learning about MDD, I was able to discuss and understand Scott's condition much better.
Make time for yourself.
Sometimes I felt burnt out and frustrated in caring for Scott. It's important to find time for your own activities so you can recharge.
Be patient.
MDD can be chronic and recurrent. It's normal to want your loved one to get better and to feel guilty if you can't make that happen. But remember that your loved one needs time to work through their treatment journey. Be patient and stay positive.
Seek support.
I joined a support group and it really helped in my journey. Sharing my story and listening to other people who may have some of the same struggles can validate your emotions, and you may build some great friendships. I did.
Set healthy goals.
Setting my own attainable goals, taking care of my own physical and mental health, and voicing my concerns with my support group is very important. How can you take care of someone else if you aren't taking care of yourself?
Focus on what you can do to help.
Helping to keep Scott safe is one of the most important things I can do. I know that when the symptoms of depression become overwhelming, some people can have scary thoughts. If that happens to Scott, I have a plan in place to contact his provider for extra help. By using these 6 helpful tips, doing research, making time for myself, being patient, seeking support, setting healthy goals, and focusing on what I can do to help, I feel like my life has become more balanced and like I'm capable of helping Scott when he has depression symptoms. Scott's MDD symptoms have come and gone over the last few years, but I now know how to better support him.